unfortunate situation where two cricketers were wearing the same numbers, and we end up calling the wrong name. And we might sound foolish, but we can only go from the back, especially in the nighttime when you're not seeing anything but a number, and these batters are batting on the helmets. They're hard to identify unless you know their walk or their batting style. So we just have to go by the numbers, and sometimes you come out making a mistake, and sometimes you find the mistake when you realize the number 4 would have been dismissed, and 2 batters later, here comes another number 4. And you're wondering if the same batter is batting twice.
Ghost commentary. Oh, cut away nicely here. Running up towards backward point boundary. They'll pick up a couple of runs. So Praveen Vora goes up to 11. It's 92 for 4. And we're in the 15th over, being bowled here by Shakir Ahmed.
Well, I can tell you we're not going to get anywhere close to the 200 mark, and he's taken in the deep. Once again, having the height, but never the distance. But you can say what you want. He didn't have the distance to get for 6, but he have enough distance to get into the bucket hands of the man stationed there in the long on region. So another one bites the dust.
So 92 for 5. Ashish Patel is gone.
And again, we have seen the lowest score here being 99. And do you think that 99 is in danger? I don't think so.
I'm pretty sure that they're on course here to get things go well. 115, 122 as a projected score here. But
let it be noted that the 99 was in a chasing cause and not setting a target. This time they're trying to set a target, so we'll have to get the lowest score in the team that would have set a target here. Because this wicket, I can tell you, based on yesterday, it's average 140, between 140, 150, somewhere thereabout. Don't want to give the exact calculation because we did not work it out, but based on what have transpired here, the team batting first, I would say the average might be about 150. We've had a couple of 200s and some 140s and 130s.
So it appears Tamim Oni has been brought back into the attack. He bowled well in his first spell. 2 overs, no made 1 for 8. And he starts with a ball outside the off stump. We saw a good swing from him yesterday. And I know a lot of the left arm seamers, typical swingers of the ball, would love the opportunity to bowl in the late evening hours. However, it's a time that sometimes suits condition of swing bowling, don't you think?
Yes, indeed. And when the ball is new and when the night sky comes in, I think there's a difference. But do we have a schedule for the rest of the day?
I was gonna check with Shaw as to who plays next, or if we can probably get that. I think the playoff will start. The next game that plays here will be a playoff game, and the playoff games, of course, will involve the 4 groups of 2 teams, the 2 of the top teams out of those groups, so that'll be 8. And I'm pretty sure that there will be 1 or 2 teams tied up with points and decided by NRR.
Yeah,
so
we said it yesterday, net run rate might very well come into play.
In a 4-team group tournament, there's always the case that teams are going to end up on the same amount of points. And so Teams will have to wait and see what the other team is doing presently.
Well, we should have had an idea of the rules. So is it head-to-head? Qualifier number 1, we have in California Bears versus the Chicago Catchers. And that comes up at 1 p.m.
So ball cut away here by the batsman. He makes a very good save, the fielder, and they'll come back for a couple of runs. So Sohail Marchant, he picks up 2. It's 95 for 5. So the next match played into the stadium, as Ivor mentioned, California Bears will take on Chicago Catchers. And the California Bears team, the likes of Evan Lewis, Sunil Narain, they have some top guns. They're expected. This team is expected to go very deep into the tournament.
Yes, indeed. Like I said, Evan Lewis, I think he's the most sought after batsman right now in the 2020 version. When you would bat with the likes of a Chris Gale, and Chris Gale becomes a spectator while you're batting,